The stadium in Birmingham is like stadiums in a lot of major cities. There are in basically economically depressed areas or what have you, poor areas, and in some cases black areas. Well, the stadium wasn't too far from where we lived. So on those Saturdays, our neighborhoods were just invaded by white people. My dad hated it. He hated when Auburn played Alabama or when Alabama played in the town, because they came to our neighborhoods and they took over. It wasn't to see us, it wasn't to speak to us, it wasn't to say hey to us, it was to go to the football game. And so you really had nothing to do with it.
Roll Tide, roll!
It was a divided culture, of course, because it was segregation.
Roll Tide!
Performing on the football field was not their only responsibility.
Integration is like being dropped behind enemy lines. The big thing about integration was they weren't going to take on your customs and your things. You had to totally assimilate.
Thom Gossom was the first African-American athlete to graduate from Alabama's Auburn University.
I left the comfort of segregation for the discomfort of integration.
But as time went on, the black pioneers wanted more than just a place on campus. They wanted a voice.
We ended up having a march to the president's office. It's probably the funniest march you've ever seen, because there's only about 12 of us, 15 of us. Nobody even knew we were marching. They just figured we were going to lunch or something. But the assistant head football coach told us that we couldn't do things like that because we were football players. The best thing we could do for black people would to be good on the field. The games we played were far more important than who won and who lost, because all the black people in the state were counting on us. We were doing what they never had the chance to do, but we were doing it as an extension of them. We were carrying all their hopes. It was all on us. And so it made it very, very difficult. It was always about more than the game. Always about more than the game.